Ever pondered the art of running longer distances without succumbing to fatigue? Have you ever wished to keep going when every fiber of your being yearns for rest? Today, we're embarking on a fascinating exploration into the realm of endurance running, trying to decipher the strategies that can empower you to run further and for prolonged periods. To start with, let's acknowledge this. There isn't a single universally applicable solution. Each runner is a distinct individual, with their own strengths, shortcomings, and breaking points. However, there are some globally accepted techniques that can assist you in boosting your stamina and improving your mileage. First and foremost, we need to talk about consistency. It might sound overly simplistic, but it's truly a game changer. Regular running, ideally 3 to 4 times a week, fortifies your basic endurance levels. It is the crucial backbone of successful long-distance running. Consistency can be seen as a long-term investment strategy. The more regular deposits you make, the larger your expands. This, in turn, increases your capacity to run longer distances. So the more you put into your running bank, the more you get out of it. This is the undeniable golden rule of endurance running. So, shifting your mindset towards consistency can transform your running game. It's not about pushing to the limit every time, but more about steady, regular efforts that accumulate over time. This is the secret to running further and longer. So if you've ever wondered how to run longer distances without getting tired, think of it as a bank. The more consistent deposits you make, the bigger your balance grows and the longer you can run. Next up, slow and steady wins the race. This isn't merely an age-old fable, it's firmly rooted in scientific evidence. The idea that to move slowly and with calculated precision will eventually see you crossing the finish victorious in your endeavors is not just a whimsical concept, it's rooted deep in scientific fact. By consciously choosing to run at a slower pace, you are providing your body with a crucial opportunity to acclimate to the arduous demands of long-distance running. This effective technique involves both the mind and the body, creating a strong synergy between the two. At a slower pace, your body has the time to effectively utilize the oxygen being supplied to your muscles, thus enhancing your endurance. This approach reduces the risk of exhaustion and allows your muscles to perform optimally for longer periods. It also aids in the prevention of injuries, which can be a major setback, particularly for those in professional sports or those engaging in regular exercise regimes. These injuries can halt progress and create an impediment in the path of your goals. Adopting a slow and steady running pace instills a sense of discipline in you. It fosters patience and resilience, traits crucial in long-distance running. It teaches you the endurance of outlasting challenges that seem too difficult to face. It prompts you not to rush, not to exhaust your energy reserves prematurely. This strategy encourages you to stay focused on the distance, on the journey rather than the speed at which you're moving. Remember, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Your ultimate goal is not to merely reach the finish line, but to make the journey a rewarding experience in itself, to enjoy the run, and to savor the victory of endurance. Now let's talk about fuel. Just like any machine, your body demands the right kind of sustenance to maintain its performance. Think about it. A car wouldn't run properly if you put in the wrong kind of fuel, right? The same principle applies to our bodies. What we eat directly impacts our energy levels, stamina, and overall physical well-being. Among the myriad food choices available to us, some of the most effective fuel sources for our bodies are complex carbohydrates, proteins, and healthy fats. Consuming these nutrients is quintessential, for they not only provide sustained energy to keep us going, but also play a crucial role in muscle recovery post-strenuous activities. Another essential element, often overlooked, is hydration. Water is indispensable, especially when it comes to endurance running. It replenishes lost fluids, aids in cooling the body, and maintains a healthy balance of electrolytes. To pack in a power punch of energy before your run, consider eating a small meal or snack. Ideally, this should contain a good mix of protein and carbohydrates and should be consumed about 2 hours before you run. This gives your body ample opportunity to digest and effectively utilize the energy from the food. A quick tip: try eating a small meal or snack containing protein and carbohydrates about 2 hours before you run. This gives your body enough time to digest and use the energy from the food. Then there's breathing. It's not just about inhaling and exhaling, it's about rhythm. A harmonious and steady pattern inhalations and exhalations that can help enhance performance. Maintaining a consistent breathing tempo can help runners maintain a steady pace, counteracting fatigue and allowing them to push through the tough miles. One great technique is what we call the 2-2 rhythm. This consists of inhaling for 2 steps, followed by exhaling for 2 steps. This technique can require some time and practice to master, but trust me, it's well worth the effort. Finally, remember to rest. It's important, although it may seem strange. Rest is crucial for muscle repair and preventing injuries. Take 1 or 2 rest days weekly and prioritize good sleep. To recap the key points: 1. Follow a consistent running schedule. 2. Adopt a slower pace for longer distances. 3. Nourish your body with proper nutrients and hydration. 4. Maintain a steady breathing rhythm. 5. Prioritize rest and recovery. Remember, running longer distances is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires time, patience, and commitment. With the right approach, you'll be running those extra miles sooner than you think. Happy running!